Good afternoon, this is Advanced In-Car Technologies. We're sitting in a 2015 Volkswagen Touareg. It's the RNS 850 we're looking at today. We're going to do a quick review. It's one of the only 8-inch touchscreen systems in its class, apart from the Phaeton. This is a great bit of kit. The touchscreen was well ahead of its time. I mean, none of the Audis have a touchscreen because of their sort of snobby outlook on the whole fingerprints on screens, but the Touareg, it's a big beefy vehicle, and to have a nice big 8-inch touchscreen, we were getting into the next level of technology. So I'm just going to start it up. You'll see already that it's very similar to the RNS 510, and also if you've ever seen any videos on the Phaeton, the RNS 810, it's a very similar sort of layout. So VW haven't gone away from their initial sort of setup, but they have gone for what we call the MMI 3G system. Unlike the Audis, where the controls are down by the gear stick, controls are all part of the main touchscreen system. Now in the glove box is your main radio system. So in here, hidden in a nice little flap up the top here, is your MMI drive. It's your CD player. You've also got your SD1 and SD2 for music, and if you've got it and it's the features of the hard drive, you've got the SIM card built in for Google Maps, and also for the telephone operation if you don't want to use Bluetooth. Okay, so just run through the basics really. Everything's touchscreen, so you can just pick what you want and away you go. You've got your digital radio in here, you've got your FM, and you've got your AM. Station lists, well, station lists, you can go in and you can choose. This vehicle has come down from London, so it hasn't been rescanned since it's been down here. That's the reason why you can see London on here. And you've got all your scrolling through of your DAB stations, or a simple press and hold, like so. Well, digital radio, great feature to have, and as standard nowadays in most domestic cars rather than commercial with VW. So this comes as standard. The RNS 850 is a standard feature in this car. The only thing that's not standard is the reversing camera, so I'll show you that now. This vehicle has front and rear optical parking system, which a lot of them come as standard depending on the spec, but they don't come with a reversing camera. So we just pop the car into reverse, camera automatically flicks over, and you also get with the Highline module the moving interactive guidelines, which is again really nice feature because you're driving a big old car here. So there's your screen there. You've also got on the reversing camera a few other bits and pieces, so you can change the overlay. If you change the overlay from the first one to this one, you won't get any moving guidelines on this particular one. It just gives you an idea of the moving trajectory and where you'll reverse into that particular space. Especially good if there was cars parked either side of the vehicle. So we can change that back, and then you've got your moving guidelines. Again, just quickly on the camera, you've got your brightness, contrast and colour. You don't get this on any of the Audis, you just get it on the Volkswagen. In fairness, we've never really adjusted any of these settings. One thing I would say, it would be nice if they had a sharpness feature, because of the fact that you've got the touchscreen in here, and because of the fact that you've got a big 8-inch display. The quality of the camera could be slightly better. I think it's better to be honest and say to people, well, there are CCD and CMOS camera images out there. I think Audi and Volkswagen as a group could slightly perform better with their camera quality. But in fairness, it is a big screen and it is a TFT touchscreen. So let's go back out of there. So let's turn the parking off, put it back into park. So going straight into media, you've got Bluetooth audio. Well, it's an absolute must these days. If you haven't got Bluetooth audio streaming, then it's going to be quite frustrating. You've got your hard disk drive for putting CDs and also your SD cards in and downloading and exporting it onto the hard drive. You've also got things like your SD card, internal CD, external changer if fitted. I don't think I've seen one for a long time. Auxiliary, or your MDI player, which is normally fitted underneath the armrest, and then of course you've got your Bluetooth streaming. Climate. Okay, don't normally see this as part of the Audi system. It's normally built into the climate control below, but you can touch and adjust any of your settings all via the touchscreen, which is a really nice feature, and it means that you can just keep your eyes on the road and do what you want to do with the bits and pieces. I've just turned it on. You can put the heated steering wheel on and turn that off and do other bits and pieces. So just hit the extras button here. Air conditioning profile. I've seen these in the Audis, light, medium, strong. I mean, to be quite honest, I don't know why you'd need this, because all you need to do is turn the fan up or down as required. Automatic air recirculation, nice feature to have, especially if you're following someone that's kicking out a bit of smoke and pollution. Okay, so we've gone from radio to climate. Phone, standard VW system here. Once it's all connected in, you've got your phone book, missed received, dialed calls. You can handle up to 5 phones, but you can only have one connected at a time. But you can also have a Bluetooth audio streaming device connected, or you can use the SIM card that's in the glove box. So I won't bother connecting my phone up. This is quite a standard system for Volkswagen, and it works really, really well, and also works in conjunction with the steering wheel controls, the central DIS or the driver's information system, and you've got voice control as well. Okay, so navigation. Yeah, nice clear map. I think a lot of cars now, the more executive or premium cars, have the Google Maps feature, and in fairness for the Google Maps feature, I think it's quite nice to be able to see a much nicer, clearer aerial view of the map, rather than the standard colours that we've all been used to. So like this. I'm just going to zoom out. Okay, so this is on a 3D type map feature at the moment. As you can see here, we can change that to overview, and again, it's nice. It'd be nice if it was a slightly higher resolution display, but of course that in turn with the touchscreen is going to be difficult to do. So let's return it to 3D. You've also got the 2D function, but I can't see any reason why you'd want that. You've also got some helpful guides along the top here, along the bottom here. So when you're in nav, you've got quick access to not only the map, but your other bits and pieces. So if you were streaming music, you can do next track or see what else you're playing. But of course you have got the driver's information system for that too. Okay, so entering a navigation is simple. Press the nav button. Similar sort of situation as normal, and you hit the position button. Tells you how many satellites you've got, your current location, and your GPS coordinates, and how many feet above sea level we are. Okay, so we can go back out of that. New destination, again standard VW stuff. You can go in, set your own destination via your full 7-digit postcode, and away you go. And also there are nice features like points of interest, in case you've got any points of interest, and other bits and pieces like that. Traffic mode, I don't know, I don't really use this feature, but it's nice to know if you are travelling on a specific road, to see if you've got any particular traffic jams or motorway hold-ups or anything like that. And then you've also got complete control over the vehicle. So you've got your compass, you've got your height again here. Again, height is good, especially if you are doing any off-road stuff, and also you've got your four-wheel drive and assist systems down here. Park distance warning works absolutely brilliantly, and set up, and you can go in and do lots of different bits and pieces through the car, but I won't bother running you through all of that at the same time. And then you've got your setup, which is your settings. This vehicle's got wireless LAN, which is great for vehicles or kids that don't have SIM cards built into their devices. Anyway, this is a quick overview of the RNS 850 for the Volkswagen Touareg. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and any inquiries, come on back to us. It's www.advanced-incar.co.uk.